Hello guys, it's Amir Hussain. I'm fine and I hope that you too be fine. Just let me make my voice correct. Okay guys, if you missed the last video tutorial, go and watch that. That was very advanced and very good for you that have camera and capture your own pictures. That was about how we can fix or adjust the white balance that you missed or had mistake with capturing the photo with your camera. That was a mistake on you. That today is a special day, not too much special but a little bit special. I'm going to show you how we can change this boring effect to something like this. This is a little bit, not a little bit, too much better from this one. Okay guys, let's just start it. Just let me delete these two and start from base. Base, simple base. Now what we think, not, yeah, I think we need just two more copy of this. Let's just press Ctrl J or Command J on a Mac and rename this to field. It's optional that what you rename this, but I want to rename this to field and effect. Now we want to delete a portion of this guy or this guy. You saw that I applied that effect on this guy. Now I'm doing that on this beautiful lady. Now we should, if I select this part and delete this and add some inner portion imperfection on his body, you can see that behind this is nothing. There is avoid a blank document like this, but that's not what we want. We should fill that with colors. Because of that, just select lasso tool and make a selection around these two guys. It's not important that you have more I'm not sure you are professionally, that's cool that you select like this. It is not professionally, but it's enough for what we are doing. Now press Shift F5 or you can go to Edit Fill. You can see that it's written Shift F5. Now from this drop menu, just use content aware, this one, and 100 opacity. Just press OK. Now it is processing with AI, intelligent artificial, I'm not sure what was that. It is filling this part with colors. It actually delete these two guys from this scene. It's a little bit processing and the picture that I'm using today is low high quality. Now you can see professionally it delete these two guys, but this area is remaining. They are not professionally, but that's cool. That was the shot of the reflection of these two and the fall. Now this is what we want. Now you can see if I delete parts of this lady from this layer, the behind that is this sky, this mountain and this river here. Now I will fill the make a mask on this with black color. Just hold Alt or Option key on a Mac, just click the mask. Automatically fill the mask with black color. Now reveal the effect color, because I want to have a lady here, but I'm not. Just copy this and paste it here. We are using liquify filter. Just go to filter and click liquify. Here is the shortcut Shift Control X, Control Shift X. Now it's open. Now the liquify is a powerful tool that we can use for our image. I will show you one day what the properties the liquify effect has. Just use this tool, forward warp tool or a smash tool on this and just warp it like this. You can see this setting, the size is 175 the pixels and pressure is 100 pressure. Destiny is the part that you need. You can see it's a circle in the middle and it has a curve on this. If I move this all the way up, you can see how it, not this, all the way down. You can see how it's triangle, it have two angles. It's not that we want. Just put this into 50 and just warp the lady part of the lady. These couple are romantic, not this most stomach, just these parts. Just warp it like this. This part is a little bit wasting time, not wasting time, it takes too much time to have a good picture. Just do it like this. It depends on you how much you invest on this effect and how much better result that you gain. I won't want to have that effect in his leg, but this part is okay. Just press OK. And again, we want a black mask on this to hide this part from this. Holding Alt or Option key and click on the mask. Now you can see it's gone, and this is nothing to picture. I'm not sure why this area is more black, but it's not important for us. Now we should delete part of this, the part of the body of this skin. Another thing that I want to say you can also do this effect on other images like this motorbike. You can do effect and make it on this and behind the motor, or just let me show. You can see in this effect that would be very good to make the effect on this side of motorbike. They are motocross. You can search them on Google and find them, and do it be good. But I'm not doing this. It was for you to show you. Now for deleting portion of the ladies, we should make a brush preset. But I will draw it. What I'm saying, I will paint white color on the mask layer, and the mask will be gone from that part. But we can use the regular brush. Just let me show you regular brush and with white color, and make not this one, this one, and make like this. It is not good, but it is not what we want. We should make a brush for this. Now I'm making a new blank document by pressing Ctrl N on keyboard. It will be open. Ctrl N. What's not doing that? Yeah, it's come here. In Photoshop CC or above, you can use white or white, and of these to 5000 pixels, but in Photoshop CS6 and below that, it is limited to 2500 pixels on the long side. Just create that and use Glossa tool and make some parts like this. Now if you make something like this, just hold shift to add selection to that. Make something like this. Just don't go with regular shape like you are making a rectangle on this. Just make something crazy. It depends on you. Now if we should fill this with black color. If the black color is on foreground, we should hold Alt and press backspace. It would be fair. It's on the background color, we should hold Ctrl and press backspace. Now I will unselect this area by pressing Ctrl D and go to Edit and define brush preset, and I will rename this to Dispersion. This is okay. This effect is named Dispersion Effect. Now you can see it's made, and I can delete these parts. Okay, it's not important now. Just let me come here and make the brush smaller. Now just let me make a blank document layer. Now you can see if I paint color on this, you can see we have this kind of brush, but it is not what we want. We should go to brush presets, brush setting by clicking this icon here or pressing F5 on the keyboard. Now in brush shape, but the spacing, I want to increase the spacing, almost have something like this. In shape dynamics, I'm using all the way jitter, but in this section, if you are using light paint or tablet with light paint, you can select one of these, but I'm using regular mouse, I will just turn this off. That is not with mouse. And scattering a little bit, scatter something like this. Again, I want to reduce the spacing between these. Okay, it's cool. You can see now it is much better than what we had. Now just delete this effect, this layer, and come in the parts of this lady, and delete some parts on this. Here be on mask and just click on the mouse. Do not paint like this, just click, that would be better effect. It is on you how much brush you can see I have a small details here because the brush piece it doesn't have. You can see in here the brush bigger size was this and the others are little, but if you make brush smaller, that would be better for you, but it is on my taste and my feeling that is different for you. What you are making and your image and your situation, that is different. Absolutely, this is the brush that I made. You can make another brush, something like a rectangle, something like cloud shape, something like triangle, anything that you want to make, but this is what I want to show you. This is better in my taste. Just invest more time to have better result. I should improve my speaking on English. I am not a Britain or English, Britain or American due to I can't speak proper English, but I promise you that I will make this better. Now you can see this is better. Now we should make these parts that is gone from this in here. Now go to effect layer on the mask with the same brush, with the same setting, just reveal with white color, just paint white color on the mask and reveal the area like this. Just let me make the brush smaller to have the same effect. Mask, just paint the white color. It's too small, make it a little bit bigger. Where is the brush? It depends on you. Don't paint color something like this, it regular line by line, that would not be good. Just having perfection on this, make something like this. It depends again on you what you want to gain. Just make the brush smaller and bigger to have better result. Just bigger like now. Yeah, if you want to save the brush on these settings that you make for the brush, just click on the right click on the mouse and click this icon. Now rename what you want to have. I just rename this to Deeps 1. Just press OK. Now you can see this is the effect that you have, and absolutely we can delete this brush that is not in need. Also this one, I don't want none of these. Oh, it's too much big. Now we should continue what we were doing. Yes, it is a little bit taking time, but this would be cool effect. just paint white color with this brush on the layer mask. Just let me make it a touch bigger. Absolutely, it's enough for this picture. Absolutely, you can tweak more time and make a better effect on this dispersion effect. Just I'm painting white color on the mask to have this. This is the liquefy effect that we did. When also delete some part on the lady, that would be better. Okay, it's good. Yeah, it's much better from what it was when we start this. This is dispersion effect. First I did on the guy, but I know I did on the lady side. Now you can see there is the white color balance is not good. We should do color correction, but before that we should make a mesh layer of these 3 layers by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E and make a mesh layer of all of them. I press Ctrl Shift Alt S. We should press Ctrl Shift Alt E. Now this is the layer that we have. Now we should go to camera raw filter. By pressing Ctrl Shift A, you're going to filter and open camera raw filter. Just wait it for this to be open. Now let me a little bit unzoom this. And before going any further, we should go to color aberration. It is on my taste, it is not depend on you, and boost the red and lower the yellow. This is much better. I have a full tutorial on this effect. If you missed that, go and watch that on my channel by the name of orange and teal effect. That is cool. Now I go to basic and do it and tweak it a little bit. I'm boosting the blue color by reducing the yellow color. A little bit exposure, more contrast, more highlights. Shadow be closed and whites a little bit open. Blacks, it is on your taste, on you. If you don't know what these sliders do, just make them all the way right and all the way left. You can see the effect that it is making for us. Now I want to add the more vignettes on the effect. This is vignette. This is here. I have something like this. The corners will be more dark on vignette effect. I have something like this. Now I'll go to split toning and choose this cyan color and boost the saturation a little bit. That it's okay on my taste. This hue and saturation is affecting on the highlights, but in this picture the shadows are very low, but because of that they deal with highlights. Now you can see this effect is much better than what it was. This is very cool. Okay guys, I hope you that enjoyed this video tutorial and have learned some more tips and techniques from this video. If you want this picture, this is high quality of the picture that you can see. You can send me an email, I will send this picture to you. Just like, subscribe and ring the bell of my channel, that would help me too much. And feel free for ask me anything on Photoshop that you have question. And that's it. Have a nice day. See you on next day. Bye bye.